2. Yes, I am still continuing it despite the fact that the remastered trilogy and the fact that the game that Ace Attorney Investigation 2 officially comes out released on my birthday this year. Yes, I mentioned this last stream that like yes, I know the announcement. Look, the Ace Attorney Investigation book. I know it exists. I'm excited for it, but I don't want to have to stop doing investigation. I love it, and I don't want to put this on hold for like 2.5 months. So it would have been really cool just to do it, but now I'll play it. I'll get the trilogy because let's face it, I already pre-ordered it. And nothing is less. I'll play it on my own. Run through getting all the achievements myself on off stream, and then I'll use it for like future Tournament replays. Replays next year's. We already did this year's because of how quickly we released. But anyway, thank you again to the anonymous donor who did that. Thank you so much. And so we already did talk about replay for this year, but ready to episode, which we did events at the end of the year. So next year will be in because I do not think I can finish both Dual Destiny and Spirit of Justice by next year unless if I focus solely on those two games. But I don't want to just focus on Ace Attorney, okay? I want to play other games, expand my horizons, past the Puzzles, Murder, and Trauma. But we are still going to focus on Puzzles, Murder, and Trauma. You can't escape that when you click onto one. You cannot escape either Puzzles, Trauma, or Murder. One of the three are going to happen at some point. Maybe I should make a trauma-inducing puzzle murder mystery. Yeah! Combine all my loves. Combine all my loves into one series. Into one game or something. I'd be like, okay, so a lawyer with a sidekick accidentally creates a time machine. And then they both love solving puzzles. Yeah, that's how you combine Ace Attorney Sidekick and Resolution, right? Anyways, I shouldn't say I still don't know what I'm gonna do for Saturday. I just haven't talked to people that I need to talk to about what we're doing. So, something is gonna happen. I just don't know if it's my plan is set in stone. Not yet. I have to talk to people. And talking to people. Actually, it's not too bad. It's actually just my well, 2 of them. Because one's on. Yeah, it was not, but no one has to do. All of us think. Also, the dropping emoticon is back. Just needs to go. And we kill something, right? Anyways, let's investigate some murders. The Inherited Turnabout. Beginning, part 1. What for dessert today? One of them is gonna be dead. And then the other's gonna be the suspect of the murder, isn't it? Macaroons and waffles! Light and fluffy cakes! Happiness for one and all! The sweetness temptations. There, where? Over there! Take a peek inside the oven. Ding. Look, it's freshly baked desserts. kick again today. Like I said, absolutely one of them's gonna be dead and the other's gonna be framed for the murder. This program sure brings back memories. Gregory. Tomorrow I'm heading towards that fateful place with your son. Find the truth of 18 years ago. April 2nd, 10:05 a.m. Zodiac Art Gallery, Fountain Park patio. Mr. Shields, isn't it about time you told me what this is all about? Why did you bring me to this museum with you? You're not busy now, are you, Miles? I thought it'd be nice if we could share the romance of the constellations together. The what of the what? I beg your pardon, but I would like to leave. Sorry. It's just a joke. And do you know about the final case your father worked on? The IS-7 incident? Wait, I forgot already. Yeah, I was right. Because I was starting to wonder about something the other day, and I was like, how old is Ray Shields again? It's like, because one of my thought was, why didn't Shields just adopt Miles after DL6? You know. But then I realized, who would trust a 19-year-old with a 10-year-old, or a 9-year-old, I should say. Isn't that how it would work? Like, or maybe it's something of, Ray didn't feel comfortable at the time to be like, yeah, I'll take care of your. Don't worry, Gregory. I'll take care of your son. Or it could be the simple solution of that Von Karma was way too quick on the grab on paperwork and stuff. Yes, Manfred Von Karma showed it to me immediately after I became a prosecutor. I reviewed the case files again last night after he invited me here. And while I don't remember it very well, I also have been in attendance at the trial back then. When I was young, I loved watching my father do battle in a courtroom. During that trial, it was my father, the defense attorney, Gregory Edgeworth, against my former mentor, prosecutor Manfred Von Karma. And while the trial ended with the defendant being declared guilty, I see. So you were there too. Gregory's final trial. Yeah, because SI7 leads to DL6. God, isn't it that right? In that case, I'll get to the chase and tell you what and tell you what you want to know. The truth about the IS-7 incident. It happened 18 years ago during the winter. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't be DL6 then. It'd be a year before DL6. But because at this point, no, wait, no, it would be like right before DL6. I'm getting my dates mixed up here, guys. I forget that this game technically takes place in 2019. Okay. All the buildings are covered in snow. The coating of the entire town like a layer of frosting. It was in this very place that the incident occurred. It was all before Uncle Ray became a defense attorney. December the 24th, 5 p.m., Detention Center. Visitors room. Mr. Idris, this request sure was sudden, don't you think? Indeed, we were contacted immediately after the client was arrested. My name is Gregory Edgeworth, and I'm a defense attorney. I brought my assistant Raymond here to meet our client, but murder on Christmas Eve, this is just too much. You say that, but yeah, this definitely leads right to DL6. In the darkness, a miraculous meeting. Yep. The woman died. Welcome one and all to the visitors room. I'm not gonna sing it the whole time. Amazing. So this is what a meeting a client is like. It all happened so suddenly. I was completely surprised. I'm also surprised. 1,000 pardons for startling you. I'm merely expressing my happiness through song. You're arrested on the suspect of murder, I assume? Welcome one and all. I greatly appreciate you coming. So you're the client for this case? Indeed. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm a defense attorney. I will be representing you in court. This is my assistant, Raymond Shields. Nice to meet you. I'll do my best to help you. Relax, Raymond. Please excuse his jitters. He's working part-time at my office as an apprentice. I thought him let him assist me in this investigation. So, Mr. Gregory and Raymond, correct? I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. My job involves saving my clients from crime which they are falsely accused. First, I should determine if he's truly innocent. First, I'd like to know more about you. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Jeffrey Master. What? You mean you're Master Jeff? The world's greatest pastry chef, Jeff Master, the Master Chef? Yes, I am honored that you have heard of me. My fans call me Master Jeff. All my fans call me Master Jeff. Wowzers! I'm totally starstruck. I can't believe I get to meet Master Jeff. Raymond seems to know quite a bit about Mr. Master. Master Chef, it's fantastic to make dessert. Master Jeff makes fantastic desserts while putting on a song and dance show. What's for dessert today? I'm not doing song and dance here. Just like a Gregory. Just like, and this is what I had to deal with. Even the guard! Even the guard's into it! I love it! Yeah, just to confirm my suspicions. Yeah. I got caught up in their song myself. Wowzers! I'm so happy that I got to sing with Master Jeff, but it's my dream come true. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that as well. Mr. Masters, Raymond, shall we return to the matter at hand? Yes, of course. My sincerest apologies for making you wait. Now, where shall we start? When in doubt, here's my attorney's badge. Oh, shit. I can't. When in doubt, here's my attorney's badge. Thank you very much for accepting my request to serve as my defense attorney. The scale engraved on this badge represents truth and fairness. As long as you're innocent, I will see that. I'll see it that you receive a fair verdict. So please, trust your faith with me and wait patiently. Yes. Thank you for your assistance. You're the world's greatest pastry chef, but you're also skilled in song and dance? Yes. When I'm having a good time, my body just moves to the rhythm by itself. You seem to enjoy making desserts from the bottom of your heart. Ho ho! If you don't have a good time making desserts, you won't make anything good. Creating desserts that bring happiness to one and all is my purpose in life. Master Chef Stars are practically works of art. He sparkle and looks so delicious. He is famous for his dreamlike desserts. Bringing happiness to all of us is dreamlike desserts. Huh. The incident occurred in your estate, is that correct? Yes. That's where the great dessert contest was being held. It seems that the body was discovered in one of my creations. They found in one of your desserts? For that reason, I was arrested by the detective in charge of the initial investigation. Wait! Do we get to see Detective Bad again? Oh my gosh, yes, if we do. I would never do something as vile as robbing someone of their life. I am certain that the police will also realize that they had made a mistake. Really? Do you know anything about the victim? He was a man named Isaac Dover. He was one of the competitors in the contest. Okay, good. So it's not his co-host. Good. That's great. He was a wonderful man who made desserts of the highest beauty. Why did he have to die? I see. He truly seems to be grieving over the victim's death. I believe I have a sufficient understanding of Mr. Masters' personality. Mr. Masters, before I accept your request, there is one final matter I must confirm. You did not kill Mr. Dover. Can I take your word for it? Yes, that is correct. I did not kill him. No matter what happens, I would never take another person's life. Those aren't eyes of a liar. I understand. I believe you. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us. The pleasure is all mine. I am grateful to speak with someone other than a detective. Next, we shall begin our investigation of the crime scene. We will report back with our findings once we have finished. Mr. Gregory Raymond, I wish you good luck. Phew! It sure is cold outside. I didn't expect it to be snowing this hard. Indeed, a blizzard like this will probably not clear up for a while. But even so, this mansion is glorious. So this is what Master Jeff's place is like, huh? If you're going to hold a contest in your own home, you need this much space after all. La la la, welcome. Thank you for coming. Eek! Oh my, are you okay? I'm so very sorry. Would you happen to be Mr. Edris? Ah, got it. So I should speak with my French accent. My French accent, which I have not practiced those. Nah, this sounding with French. That's more Italian. I'm going there. Mister. Yes, I am Gregory Edgeworth. And I'm his assistant, Ray Shields. Now I see why Ray wears a hat. Greetings and welcome, Mr. Edgeworth and Mr. Shields. Please call me Catherine Halls. I'm in charge of the household affairs of the estate, and I am Mr. Master's assistant. Ah! No way! You're the famous Kate, aren't you? You know of me. Of course I do. I see you on TV all the time. I'm a big fan of Piece of Cake. Oh goodness, I'm glad to hear that you are a fan. Tell me, what is this piece of cake? It's a TV show that's hugely popular with the kids. Master Jeff and Kate sing and dance while they make delicious treats. Just like this. What's for dessert today? Oh, I'm not doing it again. And imagine what this will happen when we see this, when we get to see this in HD. Like I said, imagine when we get this. Imagine what will happen when we get that in HD. Now you won't be seeing it on this stream. Oh, Mr. Steele, that was incredible. Anyways, the practice along with the show. Maybe I should tell my son about this show. But man, doing this dance repeatedly sure works up your appetite. Ah, pardon my inconsiderate. I had forgotten to take care of our guests. Please relax, and have some tea. Clutter, clutter, clutter. Oh, this is some fine Calian tea. I heard the aroma of the citrus does wonder for your concentration. I see. So this is what Calian tea smells like. These saucers are chilled. Oh, these saucers are chilled. Yes, they help to cool the tea quite quickly for people who are bad with hot beverages. I see. These teacups also have a wonderful design. Oh, thank you very much. They are one of the few pride and joys of our estate. Ordered directly from France. They were made by the famed sculptor here, Pierre Huquet. They are my absolute favorite articles of tableware. You seem greatly appreciative of this man's work. Yes, they are like treasures to me. She appears to be very honest about what she likes. Thank you, Miss Hall, but it's time for us to move on to business. Are there any details that you can give us about the incident? Ah, you're right. I feel sometimes to go distracted welcoming guests that I forget myself. To tell the truth, I was the one who discovered Monsieur Dova's body. So you were the first on to discover the body. Is it true that the body was discovered in one of Mr. Master's desserts? Yes, it was in the judging of the great dessert contest. I had the sound of something break from the Mr. Master's room. Mr. Master, are you here? Quiet. When I looked inside the room, I saw Mr. Dova's body inside this treasure chest. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to have made you recall such a painful memories. No, I should be the one apologizing for being not much help. Now then, I believe it's time for us to start investigating the crime scene. Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Shields, please find some way to save Mr. Master. Mr. Master is not someone who could commit murder. Yes, of course. Just leave it to us, and I shall entrust it to you. You shall, if you excuse me, I have to continue serving this tea to other inspectors. Raymond, let's head to the crime scene. Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Ben! Yes! Wow! This whole thing made of chocolate! I can't believe I'm actually seeing Master Chef's desserts up close! We're not in this. Was this not the scene of the murder? I'd admit, I too would have delight in this occasion. Ugh. That even reminded me it's a murder scene. I'm getting shivers down my spine. Perhaps it's because of this room is cold to begin with. Now that you mention it, this room really is cold. Achoo! I wish I could sneeze on command, make it more believable. Like, achoo! Actually, that's not kind of the sneeze I feel like Ray would have. I feel like he would have like a great uncle sneeze. He does refer to himself as Uncle Ray after all. It goes like or something like that, but you know, more masculine. Never expected the defense attorney to show up so early. Pleased to meet you. I'm Master Jeff's defense attorney, Gregory Edgeworth. This is my assistant, Raymond. How do you do? Detective Trial Bad. Homicide. Mr. Bad, the detective in charge of this case. A man of few words. It's kind of bitter. Is that how you remember stuff? You just like write it down and then eat the information? Wow! It's like some other certain defense attorney we know eating stuff. Am I trying to make a reference to Turnabout in Memories? Absolutely, I am. But you know, that certain defense attorney's name shall not be mentioned in this game. He ate the paper? He likes to digest his memos in his stomach as well as his mind. It's just a strange habit of his. Please don't be too concerned. It would probably be too much to ask him not to be concerned at all. More importantly, Detective Bad, will you give us permission to participate in the investigation? Permission denied. Why? Mr. Edgeworth is Master Jeff's defense attorney. Defense attorneys plant false evidence to try and get their not guilty verdict. I don't want their kind to disturb the crime scene. Mr. Edgeworth would never use false evidence to defend his clients. Right. Oh wait, no, that's a certain. That's a couple other defense attorneys who would use false evidence. I can't trust that coming from a defense attorney. Do the police still suspect Mr. Masters even after the investigation? If we didn't, we wouldn't have arrested him. I believe that Mr. Masters is innocent. That is why I have come to investigate. Believing his innocence without investigating the crime scene. How naive. That's why I would like your permission to investigate. By investigating the crime scene, I want to ascertain if my thinking was naive or not. So you don't intend to leave until you investigated the crime scene? Yes. Tisk. Fine then. I'll give you permission to investigate the crime scene. Thank you. But I'll be accompanying you. I can't trust you defense attorneys after all. If you understand that, you can begin your investigation. That's a lollipop? I'm a little surprised myself. Alright, let's begin the investigation, Raymond. Be sure to take notes on the case. Leave it to me, Mr. Edgeworth! Just begin already. The good ship red rum on the Red Sea is what is written on the sign. This seems to be the theme for the works in this room. Starting with the central strip and the treasure chest, every piece has a connection to a sailing. It's magnificence and elegance to the scene that complements Mr. Master's style. What are you investigating? Sir, I am checking the temperature of the steam. What have you learned? Sir, this steam, it has warm water. Whoa! The steam is connected to the fountain in the patio and runs through every room. It's an unusual construct for a room. The minds of the rich. I'll never understand. Same here. What about over here? Was there nothing suspicious in the cupboard? No, sir. So there was something. No, sir. Only things like cooking burners and tableware were placed there. See, defense attorney. Was there nothing that you noticed? No. So you didn't notice something? Oh no, I didn't notice anything. Everyone's always given replies that are difficult to understand. I think it's your way of asking that's bad. What? Notice anything? Your way of investigating is too soft. An investigation is like a popsicle. Walk around the crime scene and investigate. Talk with the people involved. If you don't do that, little by little, you'll lick it down to its core. And the truth will be written on the end of the popsicle stick. I pray that it doesn't stay. The truth was lost for eternity. Working with a defense attorney isn't worth it. They gotta go through crime scenes as they please and interrupt their findings to their favor. Do you also feel that way about me? You didn't confirm or deny it. It appears to be a display of sailing equipment. There's also the possibility that one of these is the murder weapon. Wouldn't the murder weapon, have blood on it or something like that bad? No, it looks like these pieces were all made out of chocolate. You can't beat someone to death with these. If you tried really hard, you could, Gregory. If you tried really hard, you could kill someone with chocolate. If you made the chocolate right enough, you could beat someone to death with chocolate. Now I'm just imagining a murder case where the murder weapon was like a chocolate knife. Misleading. At any rate, these all have such good workmanship that they look like they're just the real thing. It really speaks about the level of Mr. Skill that Mr. Master has in his craft. So this is where the body was discovered. Yeah. The body has been removed, but otherwise, the crime scene has remained untouched. It seems that the body was discovered inside this chocolate treasure chest. The person who discovered it was Miss Halls. Mr. Master? I go here? She heard the sound of something breaking inside this room, and it came in and said, I would like a little more information about this. What's this? Something has dropped inside the treasure chest. This is... It seems to be some kind of seal with a design and initials carved into it. It looks like a signet crest. Was it the victim's? I don't know if it was the victim's, but we should take it for now. To build such a large ship out of chocolate is magnificent. As expected, Mr. Jeff, I want to try eating it. Although I have no idea where to start eating it from. Anywhere should be fine, but if you start eating the crime scene, I'll make you leave. Ah! Don't glare at me! You can't tell me! Can't you tell it was just a joke? I'd like Raymond to be a little bit more calmer. This is an actual crime scene. I'm so excited. This isn't a game, Raymond. Please be more serious. Yes, sir. I'm taking a memo right now. Oh, what exactly are you writing? I'm copying down this dessert recipe over here. Raymond, please be more serious. Yes, sir. What a Master used these gloves while making his desserts. They hid his fingerprints. Certainly, it's possible that they were used for that purpose. But wouldn't you agree that finding a cooking gloves in the kitchen is perfectly natural? Doubt everything. That's my job. I thought your job was to have that detective spirit. Elegant tableware and cookware is placed on the counter. It looks like the same tea set that Miss Hall was using earlier. With Master Giraffe drinking this black tea, on this tea set, only Master Jeff's fingerprints were found. Were his fingerprints found on any other cookware? The cookware was washed. Nobody's fingerprints remained. Or he might have been cooking with gloves on. It seems the only thing we have here is his fingerprints on this tea set. Elegant tableware. Ah! As expected, this kitchen is well furnished. However, there doesn't seem to be anything in particular that could be a clue. There wasn't anything noteworthy inside the refrigerator. Excuse me, but are you? My apologies. I was meditating. What did you ask, Sir Detective? Actually, I'm a defense attorney. My name is Gregory Edgeworth. I'm his assistant, Raymond. Pardon my late introduction. My name is Dane Gustia. I'm one of the pastry chefs participating in this contest. What kind of desserts did you make, Mr. Gustavia? Whoa. My specialty is making desserts out of candy. But candy are dessert. Aw, what a cutesy horse! It was meant to be a dragon, dancing in the sky. I take he's not very good. That's a This is a dragon? It looks more like a seahorse. I think it would fit better in the ocean than the sky. Hey! You could have a water dragon. That would be better in the sky, in the water, than the sky. And this is spoken like a true new Latman in Genshin. I mean, I also may not hate them, but you know. I know all too well that design is my weak point. I plan to study design and undergo training at Zenfa once things settle down here. I probably shouldn't stood the subject of design any further. Mr. Gustavia, if if you aren't related to the investigation, why are you in this room? Sir Detective wanted to know more about the desserts in this room. He asked me to come. Since he's one of the contestants, he might know something. That badge has a rather artistic design. My craftsman's spirit is shaking. Mind if I borrow it for a while? Nope. I need this for my job. You know, as one does. Sorry, this is rather important to me. It would be unbearable. If it got hurt and Candy making progress. My apologies. I was meditating. What did you ask, sir, detective? I'm a defense attorney. And about this piece of evidence, meditating again. I guess if it doesn't catch his interest greatly, he won't even give it a glance. Mr. Kasabe, those instruments that you use are quite unusual. Oh, what a cute little chicken! These instruments are called candy pumps. They use to pump air into candy. That kind of looks like swords. They're so cool! Indeed, ever since I began using them, no day has gone by where I don't receive a burn or a wound. That is why I wear red clothes, so not a single stain will ever show on me. Making desserts is a serious business, and I'm always training. Does he injure himself because he hasn't trained enough? Can you tell me about the great dessert contest that was held here? From the looks of this room, I assume the desserts weren't just for eating. The exhibit Sir Master was held, and it's called the contest in the art of dessert. The art of dessert. Desserts that are true works of art, made solely out of edible materials. The works in this room are all made from desserts. Now that you mention it, the whole room is filled with chocolate. Master exhibits great talent in both flavor and design. If you are not able to surpass Master in flavor and design, you will not be able to win. Beating the world's greatest pastry chef is pretty hard, isn't it? In other words, if I can surpass Sir Master, I shall become the world's greatest pastry chef. I mean, I guess that's how logic works, right? That was the prize of the contest. The prize is the title of world's greatest. In addition to that, there is also Sir Master's treasures and Angel's recipe. If you want to learn more about the contest, just look at this piece of paper. These were the rules that were given to the participants of the contest. Prizes of the world's greatest pastry chef and their Angel's recipe. Contestants' rooms will be judged, starting from the left. Afterwards, all parties meet in Jeff's room. Any decorations not made from dessert are prohibited. Entering another contestant's room before the judging is done is prohibited. Sorry, I don't know much about the incident. I only learned about the incident from the judge after the judging has finished. How was the contest judging carried out? Let's see. Sir Master started judging at 3 p.m. Starting with my room, the judging proceeding went in a clockwork direction. I used the room to the right of Sir Master's room, which was the room we're in now. Next, the room of the female pastry chef named Delicia was judged. A female pastry chef? What kind of person was she? She is a frightened woman who wouldn't do anything to achieve her goal. I heard she used lots of cream to make a fantasy-themed dessert. And lastly, Sir Dover was judged. His works was a frozen statue made from sherbet. Hall discovered the body in the middle of Gustavus judging. She panicked, and because she immediately notified the police, Master continued judging, without knowledge of that the body has been discovered. As a result, Master judged Dover's room in Dover's absence. It seems we have plenty of room for to suspect Master. I'm lacking in information. It's probably too early to object. Nah, always object. When in doubt, raise an objection. By the way, Detective Bad, what were you talking to Mr. Gazesta about earlier? I was asking him about the chocolate frame hanging on that wall. I saw it. Something was missing. I thought if I asked someone who knew lots about desserts, I could get an answer. Although, thanks to your arrival, I still haven't gotten my answer yet. Well then, since you've been waiting for it so long, we can ask him about it right now. I guess you don't understand sarcasm. Mr. Gustava, can you assist us with this matter? I've trained in the arts of desserts every day. If you question about desserts, please do not hesitate to ask. Thank you very much. A dessert in the shape of a candle holder. It's titled Light of Life. It seems that one of these important lights isn't lit. Is it symbolic or the captain's log of a chocolate ship, which is also made out of chocolate. It seems that the title is Journal of Regret. Running out of rum while drifting at the Red Sea has really made me red with regret, it reads. I don't know what kind of voyage it was, but it doesn't seem very regretful. You can make such a beautiful picture out of chocolate. As expected of Master Chef. Is this really chocolate? It looks like an actual picture to me. Impressive, Sir Attorney. You noticed well. This picture of an angel is not a dessert, but rather the angel's recipe. The angel's recipe? The prize for the contest? Eh? The picture isn't made of chocolate? Lame. Indeed. Within the chocolate frame is a recipe book. Sir Master told everyone when he explained the rules of the contest to us in this room. So the contest here. How about it? This frame. Don't you think it's missing something? I just noticed something. This must be what Detective Bad was asking Mr. Gazessa about earlier. This chocolate frame. There does seem to be a part that's missing. That's what's been bothering me as well. Yeah? What's missing? Let me show Raymond the part of that chocolate frame that's missing. Oh, right here. Look closely at this part with the decorations. Can you see one of them is missing? It's true! It's different from the other decorations! This is in perfect balance with the direction knowing from Sir Master. Upon closer examination, it seems that this frame is not only one of the only one with missing parts. We need to investigate further. All of the desserts in this room each have one missing part. Whoa! The candle holder and the sailing tool are all damaged as well. Someone tampered with the crime scene? Perhaps. Maybe Master vandalized the room himself to fool us. Master Jeff wouldn't do that sort of thing to his desserts. Tampered desserts. I wonder if they're connected to the incident. I won't rest until I inspect every suspicious nook and cranny. Well, now we know where his son gets it. The desserts in shape of a candle holder. Huh. It's titled Light of Life. Seems that one of the songs. These finger marks they're undefined finger marks. We don't know who they belong to, since no fingerprints were left behind. Finger marks without fingerprints. These might be related to the case. It's a mystery. He was probably wearing gloves. Ugh. Detective Bad lacks dreams of romance. I don't think there's dreams or romance at a murder scene. I know! I don't know. Achoo! Are you alright, Raymond? This room is way too cold! The foundation patio wasn't warm either. This room certainly is cold. Do you want to wear my coat? Nope! I'm fine! Because that's something that you promised to give me when I became a defense attorney. That's right. Why is the temperature turned down so low? It's been turned down in order to maintain the chocolate's temperature. Why don't you try opening the panel cover on that wall? Panel cover? Whoa! There's a secret panel holding head in here. This controls panel is installed in all of the rooms. Sir Master. Wow, that is going to be very tough to keep pronouncing. So it's not to distract from the dessert's presentations. The cover was closed to conceal it. What does that panel do? It allows you to change the temperatures in the lighting of the room. In order to preserve any types of dessert, it can go down to about 22 degrees Fahrenheit. The room would be like a freezer. It's set to 59 degrees. No, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. No wonder I thought it was cold. That's actually not that cold. That's like the temperature it was outside today. And it wasn't that cold. I was going around in like capri leggings and a t-shirt all day. Wow. Raymond, you're not adjusted for cold. Detective Bad, I'm not allowed to change the temperature, am I? Preserving the crime scene. It's the foundation of being a detective. But I'm not a detective! It's also the purpose. A defense attorney can't recklessly jam into crime scene either. Indeed, Sir Assistant. Enduring the hardship is also part of training. In order to preserve chocolate, 59 to 64 degrees Fahrenheit is the ideal temperature. Is that true? I feel like something's wrong in translation here. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, so this is what Google says. Between 65 and 68. You're a little cold there. We're a little cold here in translation. See, this is kind of the coolest things. It's like, how things, other than the names. The ideal temperature for chocolate, as expected of a dessert chef. No, but it is trifle. This basic knowledge that anyone should know if they're a dessert chef. Well, I'm not a dessert chef, so I had to look it up. So what's the ideal temperature for candy and fresh cream? As long as you watch out for humidity and hot temperatures, Candy shouldn't melt. For the fresh cream, around 50 degrees is the ideal temperature. You need to watch out for the humidity and hot temperatures for candy. See. Detective Bad, he seems so happy when they're talking about candy. Is candy one of his favorite things? I've already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. It seems this control panel changes the temperature and the color of the lights in this room. The colors are red and yellow and green and blue and cyan and white. That sure is a lot. This room's temperature is 59 degrees. The lights are set to white. It's because the work in this room is made of chocolate. By using the white light, this chocolate can stand out. For Mr. Master, everything in this room is totally a piece of art. What? We got evidence. Let's show. It's a strange seal. If it was a stamp, it would imprint HP. Perhaps it meant to be as in this case, it would read H9. Hits. 9 hits. An explosive batter. Nope, that's not it. Is Detective Bad like baseball? I would like to ask your opinions about this piece of evidence. I refuse. I hate pointless chatter. I guess he is not interested in this thing that he doesn't think is related to the case. I'd like to ask you on your opinion. It seems the culprit prepared gloves in advance. That's why only finger marks and no fingerprints were left behind. Could you get any information from the size of the fingers? That would be difficult. In other words, this evidence is meaningless. It's a bit too early to decide this. This could also become a clue. It tells us the culprit did not leave fingerprints. You always have a comeback because you're a defense attorney. I'll take that as a compliment. I won't. Okay, so there is something I missed. To build such a large ship out of chocolate is magnificent. As expected, Master Chef, I want to try eating it. Although I have no idea where to start eating it from. Anywhere should be fine, but if you start eating the crime scene, I'll make you leave. Ah! Don't glare at me. Can't you tell it was a joke? I'd like Raymond to be just a little bit calmer. Oh, I have this entire side too. The voyage of the good ship Red Rum is written here. It said the 7 Seas is finally found. A huge treasure. Muddle after the glory and the ancient adventurer. It's written here. So he failed 6 times. One an unlucky captain. No matter how many times he went on a fool's errand, in the end he reached for the truth. It's just like that, a detective spirit. Did detectives even exist during the ancient times? To build such a large ship. It seems that the stand of supporting the ship has been broken. The ship tipped over and broke the treasure chest, didn't it? Ah, maybe. Could the victim been crushed by the ship and killed? If that was the case, this would have been an accidental death. You two aren't serious about that, right? Well, we're only discussing one of the possibilities. I was being pretty serious, though. Detective Bad, I would like you to tell me about the state of the victim. If you mean the photo of the body, here, look at it. All you like. It seems the victim was beaten to death with a blunt object. Has the murder weapon been found? You should try asking the prosecutor in charge later. It seems he doesn't intend to tell me frankly. So, may I borrow this photograph? Sure. It's not a photo that was taken by the police. Miss Hall took a photo of the body. It was an instant camera when she discovered it. An instant camera? Is that like a disposable camera? In an instance, a camera is a camera. That develops its film right after taking a picture. Such a convenient camera exists. Anyways, let's go over the state of the crime scene a bit. This photo, upon closer examination, contradicts the state of the crime scene. I'll have to deduce that contradiction to resolve this matter. Can I put any logic together? Maybe? Nope. Okay. That line of logic seems too unreasonable. Where's the blood? Did I forget to unmute? What? Huh? Hold on. Now I'm curious. Because things should be fine on my end. Maybe your Twitch just broke. Testing, testing. Yeah, no, it works on my end. Yeah, you got me. You got me all confused. Just there should be blood here. Are you sure the only thing the police removed from the crime scene was the body? They also took away the piece of cloth that the body was wrapped in. In that case, a major contradiction has been created at this crime scene. Are you sure you didn't have your Are you sure you don't like have like the tab muted or something? Or you accidentally like the sound muted or anything? Also, hi. Alright, we're just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to, you know, contradiction. Detective Bad. Let's look at this crime scene carefully once more. A blood stain should have remained at the crime scene. It has disappeared. I definitely didn't get reports about a blood stain being cleaned up. Nope. Check with forensics. Mr. Edris, what happened? Comparing the photo and the crime scene, something struck me as being out of place. In the photo, the chocolate underneath the body remained intact inside. In the photo, the chocolate underneath the body remained intact inside the treasure chest. However, in the actual crime scene, it's missing. The chocolate with the blood stain has completely vanished. Yes, did the police remove it, or was it the work of the criminal? According to forensics, no one cleaned up any blood stains. I see. Well, that would mean someone erased the blood stain. Who knows? Hmm. Maybe? Yeah! Logic. Due to the broken stand and the ship lost its balance, it would seem that Miss Hall entered the room upon hearing the ship collapse. Yeah, when Miss Hall entered the room, the ship had already fallen over. At any rate, I wonder why the stand broke. Maybe there was something wrong with the ship's balance in the first place. Is that really true? Each of Mr. Masterworks had a piece that was missing. According to that fact, the ship's chocolate stand was broken. I think we can surmise that someone ransacked this room, and the one who did it could be the true culprit. That I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that the ship's stand got broken when the room was ransacked, and when the ship fell over, it broke the treasure chest lid. I, I expect that lid of the treasure chest was originally closed. All right, investigation. It seems our investigation of this room is just about over. This should make it clear Jeff Master is the culprit. Why? All the rooms in this mansion were locked from the inside, and the only way to open them is from the outside was to use this key to the mansion. Do you know who had the key? Master was the only one with the key. There were no spare keys. But this matching key, Master could enter all the contestants' rooms. Of course, the key could also lock his room from the outside. However, Mr. Master's room is currently unlocked. Yeah, that's why I suspect Master is the culprit. I'd like to hear your reasoning in more detail. If the body has been found in a locked room, Master would have been the prime suspect. That's why Master made sure to leave the door to his own room unlocked. And to ensure that the body would be seen, Master broke the lid on the treasure chest. After the judging, everyone was scheduled to meet in Master's room. That would have been created the impression that the murder had occurred while he was away. Contrary to his exposition, the body was discovered by expectations, the body was discovered by Miss Hall. That's my reason for suspecting Master. Got it, Ace Attorney? He said the name of the game. So you also think it was Mr. Master himself who vandalized this room? Yeah. You defense attorneys believe that justice lies in trusting your clients, but I'm a detective. If I believed that report's that story, I'd let the suspicious ones get away. I understand your reasoning, certainly. However, I'd like you to hear my thoughts on the subject now. Fine. Detective Bad believes that he is right, but I won't give up so easily. I can't accept his reasoning. I'll have to show him evidence that contradicts it. Isn't it a little premature to suspect Mr. Masters on those grounds alone? It's a little premature for you to be objecting. I wasn't saying objection. I was just yelling, hold it! Wait until I'm done. You left it unlocked. If the door had been locked, Master would have been the only one who could commit the crime. Well, maybe the door just happened to be unlocked. Then maybe the body just happened to be lying in the open, waiting to be discovered. Runt. Do you think you can become a good detective with logic like that? But I don't want to be a detective. I want to be a defense attorney. I hope he isn't trying to steal my apprentice. Master had a reason to leave the door unlocked. And to ensure that the body would be seen, Master broke the lid on the treasure chest. What did he break it with? You believe that the broken lid that was Mr. Master's doing? Yes. If he hadn't done that, the body wouldn't have been found. It doesn't seem likely that he would break his own work while he was judging the contest. That's right! Master Chef would never waste a good dessert. On a piece of cake, he'd even eat them while dancing. That TV show is irrelevant here. Detective Bad, you know about a piece of cake? When I didn't even know of it? What? This is a surprise. So, do you sing the song too? That's irrelevant. Anyways, the one who broke the lid on the treasure chest was Master. After the judging, everyone was scheduled to meet at Master's room. The judging began in Gustavia's room, right? Yeah. I too like forward to seeing his candy craft. If you'd like, I can just put them on display of my candy craft for you right now. Is that supposed to be a pig? I'm confused what he's saying. It represents Sir Detective. Is that supposed to be a police dog? No, no, no! This is a wolf! I thought it was a pig! A lone wolf. Not bad. What would my candy form be? I'm kind of curious myself. Moving on. It would have created the impression that the murder had occurred while he was away. Do you know the time of the murder? We're still waiting on the observatory report. Without the observatory report, how could you have arrested Mr. Master? We don't know the time of death, but we do know when the body was discovered. It was discovered while Masters was judging Dangiasius room. I believe he let the body be discovered to create an alibi. But that alone is not enough to arrest Mr. Masters, right? Who knows? That's all I intend to say. Detective Bad, are you hiding something? Yeah, he is hiding something. He's hiding the fact that he's the Asagatsuru. Well, 1/3 of the Asagatsuru. Wait. Is it too early for the Asagatsuru stuff? I don't know. The timeline's confusing me now. Oh. Detective Bed seems adamant on letting that Mr. Master is the culprit. I don't think Master Jeff would have broken one of his creations. But why was there a treasure chest broken then? Just think back to the situation in which the body was found. In doing so, we should be able to see the contradiction in Bad's reasoning. This is a rare, splendid design. You think so? It seems a little eccentric to me. I'm not even sure how to import tea out of it. Rather than the practicality of design, focus on the artistry merit. Mr. Edgeworth's art seems too hot for me to understand. Yeah, how would you pour tea out of this? Hmm. treasure chest made of chocolate in Jeff Masters' room. The cause of death seems to be a hard blow to the head with a blunt object. Some circumstances are unclear regarding the part of the treasure chest and the bloodstain. Each of the desserts in Mr. Masters' room had one part missing before the ship's fall. The treasure chest lid was closed. Objection! Originally, the victim's body was hidden inside the chocolate treasure chest. Miss Hall entered the room when she heard a sound. I think it's likely that this sound was the chocolate ship falling over. Yeah, that's what you think. But looking at the crime scene. You said that Mr. Master broke the treasure chest lid himself. But this photo shows that the ship's fall caused the lid to break. If the lid broke just before Miss Hall falls in the body, then Mr. Master, who was in the middle of judging, could not have broken it. I never said that Master broke the lid directly. The ship was set up to fall during the judging, I believe. He tampered with the sand. Do you have proof that he tampered with it? No, but the investigation isn't completely over yet. It seems likely they haven't found anything conclusive. Have you found any other fingerprints other than Mr. Masters in this room? Yeah, there was some left on the door. But the victim Dover and Masters were also among the victim Dovers and Masters were all among the fingerprints left behind. Before we made our desserts, we all gathered here to have the judging explained to us. Perhaps that's when we left those fingerprints. But you didn't find any fingerprints on the works in this room. What? Someone tampered with the chocolate in this room. So perhaps there are other fingerprints on it apart from Mr. Masters. No matter what we find, it won't clear Masters of suspicion. Labby, hurry up and bust out the chocolate for fingerprints. Roger that, sir. Detective Bad, we found another person's fingerprints. On all the chocolates in this room. Whose fingerprints? They belong to a pastry chef by the name of Delicia. Good work. Turn to the investigation. Yes, sir. It seems that there's other suspicious people besides Mr. Masters, after all. I don't need a defense attorney to tell me that. I'm not stopping my investigation. I'll just go and listen to what this Delicia has to say. Delicia, Gastova told her about her not too long ago. She's really a frightened woman who would do anything to achieve her goals. Mr. Edgeworth, this Delicia lady sounds mighty suspicious to me. It seems that it will be necessary for us to speak with her directly as well. Detective Bad, would you allow us to accompany you? I'm not obligated to do that. What? But you were the ones who discovered the truth of the crime scene. Fine, have it your way. Follow me. Detective Bad, thank you. Detective Bad, sir. Are you sure about that? Right now, that prosecutor is in the room. That prosecutor. Oh god. Doesn't matter. Him and I don't see eye to eye. No one really sees eye to eye with Von Karma, okay? Him? Who's the prosecutor in charge of this case anyways? Manfred Von Karma. What? Von Karma is in charge? That guy hasn't lost a case in 25 years! And his record isn't broken until Turnabout Goodbyes. So, Manfred Von Karma, the living legend of the prosecutor's office. The rumors of his courtroom performance are to be believed. is a man who would do anything for a guilty verdict, no matter what kind of prosecutor he is. I can only hold the I can only hold the true path that I believe in. Dun dun dun. And next time, yeah, I'm sorry for the shorter stream, but I don't want to make sure I stay up too late tonight. Okay, you understand, right? You guys understand. You guys understand that I end early so that I don't have to. It doesn't take forever. It isn't like so much effort No, I mean, it's not I'm fumbling over words so hard right now. That stream has to be a little early so that I can go to bed at a reasonable hour. If you don't understand, you have to understand, okay? You have to figure it out. Alright. I'm gonna be back on Saturday or something. Like I said, I still gotta talk to people about stuff. Make sure we get plans situated. So, peace to the hug. Okay, I should know that's still but sorry, that's how we'll do something. It'll do something eventually. Maybe eventually soon. And everything. But and I'll be back on Tuesday again for more investigations too. And I have a silly redeem that I'm gonna start. There's going to be a silly redeem starting next Tuesday because I thought about it like 5 minutes before I went live and I was like, I do not have time to set it up right now. So it's gonna be active next Tuesday. And it's only gonna be for investigation. It's gonna be